Boo. I am here. Yes, I am. Probably. And I'm gonna double check that theory. Okay, looks like I am here. Awesome! Hold on. There we go. We're great now. Hello, hi. I need to actually go on the Twitch chat so I can actually fucking see people talking. There we go. Hi, for real now. Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna play some zombies. I wasn't actually planning to do this at first, but then, oh gosh, should I turn on the auto tracking? We'll see how it works without the auto tracking for a stream. Anyways, talk about the camera. The plan, right, was to play Nothing to Everness today, but then someone requested I play zombies. I think it was Soggy. So we're gonna wait for Soggy and see if they show up, and if they don't, then we'll probably switch to Nothing to Everness. That's kind of the plan. I don't really have a whole lot to say about the matter. It wasn't the plan today, but it is now. Yummy in my tummy! Sorry, I had to get a lot of water. I don't know what's going on. My throat is super parched today. Oh. The chat is... There. The chat's working now. Right, well, I'm gonna start it. We're gonna do McDonald's. I'm gonna shoot zombies at fucking McDonald's, of all places, because it just sounds like a great time, so. In theory, this should be great. Realizing now, I should probably be wearing my blue light glasses if I'm gonna be streaming all day, but, you know. Hindsight is a few minutes ago. And not a me problem, it's a... Oh, God. Oh, God. Dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I had so much energy going into this, and now my fucking throat hurts, and it's like, dude, I don't want... Maybe it's because I'm not on my ADHD medication today. Also, I think I might have broke it. It is currently of the not loading variety, which is a little concerning. Oh, boy. You know, it's not supposed to take this long to load. I'm gonna just go on a limb and say that's borked. Yeah. I'll be right back already. Off to a great start. Okay, I think it's working now. I'm booting it up again, so in theory it should be fine. Lack of energy kind of sucks. It's not that I don't have much energy, it's just because my fucking throat's just giving me issues all of a sudden. I don't understand. I want a water bottle here. You know what's always made me annoyed about these pistols? It's like, I mean the designs in general of this game, is the insistence on like translucent parts to the gun that just look a little, it just looks off. I wouldn't say the translucent is the problem, but pretty big part of it. Also, I don't understand why Black Ops 3 was the last game they released that had modding support, because it's like, I mean, it kept the game alive. People still buy the game to this day because of the mods. I guess because it made them have to actually, you know, make good games. Because people couldn't just, you couldn't just, like, pull the rug on one game and then force them to go to the next game, you know? But I think they kind of learned their lesson from that, even though it's a really shitty lesson to learn from that. Well, we were gonna be playing McDonald's, but it didn't want me to play McDonald's. I could try it again, I just fear that it won't work. Try it one more time. Maybe it just needed me to reboot the game. Music cut out again? This was one of the maps that this mod recommended me, by the way, so... Kind of annoying that it's doing this. Yeah, I think it's cooked. Okay. That's annoying. Boot up again. Man, dude, that really fucking blows. Oh, wow. Looking through the community feed for Black Ops 3 was definitely a mistake. Do not do that. There's some pretty fucking cool banners people make, though, or profile pictures or whatever. Honestly, I kind of missed that. And again, the reason why you can't do that anymore is because they wanted to sell you the right banners or profile pictures instead. And it's like, okay. You know, you can sell, like, if you really want to, just sell it as a custom thing. You know, like, sell your own custom banner toolkit. It's still shitty that you would do that, but like if you're gonna do it, then at least like you can still have the custom banners and everything. I don't know why it has to be gone entirely. Makes me a little sad. I will say there's definitely some cool skins that are worth buying. Not all of them, but like in Cold War, I bought this one skin that was pretty cool. It was like looking back on it, it was stupid, right? But it was like an RGB operative. But I bought it for like, I think it was $10 plus with that and a whole bunch of other skins. So it was like a good bundle. The problem is a lot of the skins in Call of Duty nowadays don't come with a good bundle for the price point. So it's like not worth getting them. Ooh, I actually haven't touched this one yet, but I wanted to play this one. Dude. Really? Is every map I have just not gonna work today? I'm really fucking annoyed if that's the case, because I have a whole stream planned and it's not. Oh. Oh, hey, it's working. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. This looks dope. Okay, that still goes kaboom. Maybe I didn't give McDonald's enough time to load. Okay, well this looks fucking awesome. Holy shit. Can't see shit though. I mean, it's kind of the point, I imagine. Oh wow, they took away the Omni movement. Never mind. Oh, I see. Oh wow, that's not my melee button. Why isn't that my melee button? That's pretty good though. Holy shit. Like, it's bringing back the aesthetics of like, well, how it kind of felt to play before, you know. I definitely need to change my melee key there. Options and controls. Yes, so melee would be F. Throw secondary. U. There we go. Oh, that was weird. It like, what, cause I was running? Yeah, it did that. Hold on. Damn, I can't really see it do it again. Yeah, I did like an ADS like this, which I kind of like, honestly. That was pretty cool. Admittedly, I know that that's not entirely realistic, but, you know, none of this is. None of this is realistic. Oh, what? What? That's a little weird and out of place. Oh, wow, we're just in the middle of a city. I guess maybe that's not out of place. Kind of want to make it so my crouch key is... yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah. Much better. Sorry, I'm retuning my controls because I didn't have this installed a bit ago, so... and that resets all your controls, as Call of Duty loves to do. Well, I'm gonna go on a limb and assume that this is gonna be fairly similar. Oh... that is the, Black Ops 4 mystery box, just recolored. Interesting. What else have we got going on? Ice reflections, blood red, pretty cool. We got a Tommy gun, which I can't afford. Oh, holy shit, you guys are strong. Okay. I can afford it now. Might as well. Hell yeah. Okay, so far pretty cool. I actually like this map quite a bit. What is that? Oh, it makes me hurt a lot. Maybe I shouldn't fucking do that, huh? Jesus, I am really, really testing these waters, huh? I kind of want to make... I know, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but... option controls... I'm wondering if there's a way to make it so I can switch my weapon. Next weapon, yes. Switch out the Q instead. Then throw a secondary would be, let's do the mouse for. There we go. Because I'm playing so much Dark Tide recently. That is the, well, the swap weapon key, you know? Because there's only 2 weapons in Dark Tide. They haven't let set to that. This is a weird looking grenade launcher though, I will say. It looks like very makeshift, which is probably the point. Are these weapons custom to this map only? To overriding my my other mod I have installed? In which case, it's probably good if it can override that. It's kind of want the authentic map experience, you know? Oh, wow. Why are these boards red? Strange. I like the aesthetics of this map so far. Very cool. Very interesting. How big is this explosion? Okay, very large. Wait, did I just put a fucking... Oh, okay, it's an actual missile. Okay, it looks like I put a fucking spatula or something in there. That was pretty funny. Okay. I have so many of these. Holy shit. There's so many of these grenades. Yeah, I'll definitely pack a bunch of this. I've never seen it before. Must be unique to this map. Let me see what else this map has to offer. Into weapons. PPS. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so it's PPS H, but it doesn't have the drum mag. Honestly, I think it looks better without the drum mag. Like, I know it's iconic with the drum mag, but it just personally, I just think it looks better without. I don't know what it is about the World War II aesthetics, like the metal, you know, the metal and the wood and everything, and all like the holes and shit. But it just looks cool. I like it. I'm trying, when I was making certain things for my story that I'm still working on, unfortunately. It'll be out eventually, probably. Oh, shit. Actually, I'm doing a little bit more on the story than I usually am. But usually wow, hold on. That's so cool. That's so cool. I don't know if it's this mod or this map that's doing that. But, very cool. I will say, the mod I have installed, the Ultimate Experience mod, has made Black Ops 3 just way cooler and way more, like, it's a game I actually want to play now. Because the problem I had with Black Ops 3 was very, very simple problems. One, the zombies were too fast, for my liking. I mean, obviously I want the zombies to get ridiculously fast eventually, but it was, like, really fast off the bat, and I didn't like that. Other problem I had with Black Ops 3 was the weapon design. They weren't very, didn't really match the maps they were in, so. I'll try it. See what it feels like. I can always pick up the weapon, which also there's another thing the mod adds in, which is pretty cool. And I don't want this back. How do I? Okay, there we go. I don't know. It's not really. I don't know if I'm with it, but anyways, I'm working on a story. It's gonna be out eventually. I'm probably gonna be like See, I also like the announcer lines they put in for this. But I was thinking I might release it on tap as like a beta read, right? And people can tell me if it's good or not, and I can adjust it. And then once it's like fully like developed, I'll then release it properly on I'll just like release a physical release as well as a digital release so you can buy it. Oh gosh. I might release the digital release for free and then make it so you can also buy a physical copy. That might be what I do. That way more people will be able to see it. That's probably what I'll do. I think I like that, how that sounds. I don't know how everyone just kind of died there. I don't think I killed them all. Map is super strange, I will say. Not in a bad way. It's just, in the presentation, I haven't seen anyone do it. It kind of reminds me of like the old DS games for Call of Duty, which unfortunately I've never played. I always did want to, but I never got around to purchasing a copy and playing it. And I don't think I'm ever going to. I had a phase where I tried to collect every Zombies game, and I think I actually succeeded, technically speaking. But then the only one I didn't buy was Black Ops 1. I think that's the only Zombies mode I'd ever bought. That is including all the ones that people send to, oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's a good thing I could just buy a different one. Here, I'll just have this back. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I can't have it back. Okay, well, let's do this then. A lot of people don't like a lot of the non-Treyarch titles, but I find them to be the most interesting. The personal opinion of mine, that Treyarch has not done a very good job with zombies historically. I think they're doing a little bit better now, but I think Infinity Ward is like kind of like the king of zombies, you know? At least with Infinite Warfare. And well, no, because I only like Infinity Ward's like zombies in Spaceland map. Oh, I like how that reloads. A little reload there. You know, a partial reload. It actually has that model, whatever. Zombies in Spaceland. I like zombies in Spaceland. I don't like the rest of the map, so I guess it's unfair. I think the king of... Well, I'm thinking about it now, and it's like... The problem is the gameplay systems. I like the gameplay system of non-Treyarch games, but then I don't like the maps they make. very much. But I also didn't like a lot of Treyarch maps, so I'm kind of picky in that regard. I think World War II Zombies is probably one of the best zombies modes ever made. And people kind of fight me on that. And I can understand why, because it's a pretty wild departure from recent zombies. But also is a lot more akin to what we'd have, like... it kind of took, like, what we experienced with Noct during Toten and tried to up it to 11. You know? Well, I liked it. I will say Infinite Warfare is a good blend between, like, modern and old zombies. I think, Black Ops 4 Zombies gets a lot of flack, and I don't understand that. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Sure, I mean, a lot of the way it did the things, like, multiplayer was kind of and there was no campaign, and the Battle Royale was kind of, what the fuck are we doing? And the weird skin system, and I understand that, right? But the Zombies mode was pretty fucking awesome. Some of the maps are iffy. I didn't like Alpha and Omega. I didn't like a lot of the other, half the maps I didn't like, really. That's my case with every Zombies mode, because there's so much, a wide community trying to make maps that cater to different parts of the community. As a result, inevitably, people are not going to like certain maps. I thought Blood of the Dead was pretty good. I know Mob of the Dead is arguably better. I kind of agree with that. It's one of the few things I agree with the general consensus on. I think Mob of the Dead was just generally better. But I thought Blood of the Dead was pretty serviceable for what I was trying to be. Wasn't a remake, it was more like a side grade to the map, and I thought it was pretty fine. I liked 9. I liked 5. I find it funny how two of the maps are named after numbers, which is pretty funny. Yeah, I like those. I like them a lot, actually. Then there was a Alpha Omega I didn't like. Ooh, we got the pancake. We'll give it a shot. Alpha Omega I didn't like. I keep saying that because I lose my train of thought. There's another map that I launched that I didn't like. Voyage of Despair. I actually didn't mind Voyage of Despair. I thought it was kind of mediocre in that there wasn't really a whole lot to it, but it wasn't a bad map at all. And if I had grown up with it, I'd probably really like it. I think with Zombies in Spaceland, I grew up with it. It was my first Zombies map, and it was my favorite Zombies map because of it. I think if I tried to play Zombies Spaceland now, I'd still like it probably, but a lot less, considerably less. As a kid, I couldn't even figure out where power was, and I had to go into like public lobbies and have them show me it, you know? So, admittedly, I was not the best Zombies player in the world, but I still like Zombies in Spaceland. I thought it was pretty good. Ooh, that's bad. So glad that I have the... Jesus Christ, I am laying lead into them and hoping for the best, dude. I would say, technically speaking, my first Zombies mode is actually Roblox, but I'm not gonna get into that. Oh, this is the gun they had in Vanguard. People, it was like really fucking busted in Vanguard, and everyone had to use it because, I'll be honest, one of the biggest things that annoys me with modern zombies is starting weapons. Because I liked how Black Ops 4 did it, where you could choose a few different types of starting weapons. Like you could only, a very limited pool. So it still mattered. Like, your starting weapon still mattered. But it wasn't, like, game-defining like it is now. Like, you could start off with a revolver and pack-a-punch it and get, like, oh, I don't know, you could turn it into a, explosive pistol. Like, I think it was called a, what's it called? Mustang and Sally. It was called something else. I don't remember, Black Ops 4. The way Black Ops 4 did it, and by extension, World War II Zombies, because they also did the same thing before Black Ops 4, but nobody credits World War II Zombies for anything that Black Ops 4 did, because Treyarch is king for some reason. Oh, I'm just dead here. Mighty unfortunate. Pretty good map. I haven't explored the whole thing, so we'll give it another shot, just in case there's something else to it, because it might be. It's like a reimagining, so. But yeah, no, Black Ops 4. I actually really liked it, but even though it did steal a lot from World War II, and arguably did a lot of it worse. So, I do kind of feel iffy about that, because nobody really remembers the fact that World War II owned most of those concepts. And even, I don't know if Infinite Warfare or World War II did this first, but the idea of being able to buy back your things after you die. World War II also did that. That was pretty cool. Upping the limit of perks to 5. I mean, I think it's only 4 at first, but I think you could bring in a thing. You do 5, which was like the loadout system, which in Black Ops 4 then, again, copied, and did worse, unfortunately. Because, like, again, with Black Ops 4, why would you ever not bring Wraithfire, right? Wraithfire was just the best. There is literally no reason not to bring Wraithfire. Literally just insane. And I'm like, I really wish, if Wraithfire would, like, damage you, I think it'd be a lot more of an actual choice, but it doesn't. So it's like, why would you not bring it? And I think the Black Ops 4 starting weapons, or at least, they did a pretty good job with those, I think. Even though usually you're gonna bring the pistol anyways, because it's like, it has a bayonet on it. So that kind of, they added bayonets to more of the weapons. I think that'd be better, but they didn't, so, you know. But they didn't is usually the scenario with, Black Ops 4. But the bayonet made it so it was just kind of the best by default. And the Pack-a-Punch version was also very strong. It was like a rapid fire version, so that was kind of eh. And I think on 9, you didn't really have to spawn with it. So I think at 9 it gave you one for free. If you like did a bunch of trials, it'd give you a Pack-a-Punch Strife. I think they call it Strife. There's an assault rifle that also had a bayonet. I never actually got that leveled, and I'm kind of sad about that because I wish I had. Here's hoping, because Microsoft just kind of vetoed whatchamacallit, Tom Howard's access to Fallout, right? These are hoping they do something good for Call of Duty, because we're kind of oh gosh, after Black Ops 7, which I haven't even touched, and I know Black Ops 7 is actually a fairly solid zombies mode, but it still feels empty because reason I never bought it. The AI nonsense. Oh gosh. The AI nonsense is the big reason why I never did. But also on top of that, I mean, it's probably not gonna be a huge selling. I'll probably buy the next one and see what it's like, but that was the reason I didn't buy that one. But also just because I heard that you couldn't get curse mode, in multiplayer, which kind of made it like, okay, well that was supposed to be a big, selling point, and I don't even want. What the fuck is this gun? Bow. This is a marksman rifle. I have never seen that before. Interesting. Yeah, not being able to do curse mode in multiplayer was a big reason I didn't buy it. Just basically that. It seemed fun though. I was tempted a few times, but I'm like, I'm not gonna buy a $70 game, especially one that is mostly made with AI. Not right now. I mean, I would have done it a few years ago, absolutely. If Black Ops 7 was the first zombies mode after Modern Warfare 3, I probably would have bought it. And actually, I probably would have loved it, is the thing. But Black Ops 6 came out before it, and Black Ops 6 wasn't perfect, but it was leagues better than what we had gotten with Vanguard. So, I mean, I was very satisfied with Black Ops 6. Nowadays, I look at Black Ops 6, I'm like, it's kind of like iffy, because Liberty Falls, eventually. Liberty Falls was a disaster, in my opinion, because it looks like a multiplayer map. The Pack-a-Punch camos are abysmal. The special enemies aren't even unique to the map. They're just kind of spamming random ones from across the game, and it's like, okay. And it was just kind of a really bad look for the spawn. I mean, not spawn. Yeah, the game spawning in. We'll go with that. The start of the game. This gun kind of sucks, actually. Got a really, really, really bad look for the game's beginning of the life cycle. And that really sucked for me, because I was like, man, I was really hoping to get my friends to play this, but then they see that and they don't want to play it. Terminus is pretty solid. They followed it up with, it Terminus, and then there's another one immediately after. What was the first DLC map? I'm trying to think. I really hope it wasn't Citadel. Citadel, I think, was the third one. I think the second one was... Oh, geez. What was it, dude? You can tell how much I care about Black Ops. I gotta look it up, dude. Yeah, I gotta look this up. I'm actually so confused right now. I should know this information. I really should. Black Ops 6 maps. Zombies. Terminus Lewis Citadel. It really was the first DLC. Damn. That kind of sucks, actually. Cause after Liberty Falls, I was like, this DLC better be fucking goated. And I saw Citadel, and I really didn't like that map. My friend really loves that map, but I personally thought it was really, really bad. Primarily because the map was, I guess my issue with the map is it looks like a piss filter Warzone map. It's all green, and it relies too much on the wonder weapons, right? Because the default map itself is not that interesting. I think it would have been a lot more interesting with a different color palette, but the one they chose kind of fucking ruined it for me. And then the enemy, pretty sure the enemy they had, it was like these little double-headed guys, and they were fine, but I didn't really like them very much. I think they're actually really annoying. When they first released it, I toned them down, as far as I recall. And the Easter egg on the map is also super fucking annoying to do, so I never wanted to do it, ever, in a million years. And then the boss fight was super easily cheesable, so like even more so reason not for me not care. I don't know. The map released it, I kind of went, whatever. It's okay. It's whatever. Then immediately after it was released, I think they did a weird like Squid Game thing, and then they did like a Squid Game crossover event. It was fine. It just, the event itself was super weird, and it really felt like it shouldn't have had anything to do with Squid Game, but whatever. The Tomb released, and I was beginning to lose hope in Black Ops 6, because the Tomb was just fucking... It was literally just slapped a bunch of random shit for a bunch of different maps and called it a day. It was a very bad map. Like, it was probably my least favorite map. Even, I'd probably put the Tomb underneath Citadel, honestly, because at least Citadel tried. At least Citadel had a modicum of, like, dignity. Shattered Veil was what brought me back to Black Ops 6, and then Reckoning was also very good. So it's like, Terminus, Shattered Veil, and Reckoning were all very good maps, and then these three here were some of the worst maps I've ever played, and that kind of is why I have a hard time saying I love Black Ops 6, because I like Black Ops 6. I think it did a fine job, but it did a fine job, you know. I haven't tried any of Black Ops 7, but assuming that they're more aesthetically in tune, I might buy the game on discount someday. I could never justify buying it full price, especially after seeing what they did with the campaign and the multiplayer, and I was like, okay, this is clearly a money grab. They clearly just did the same thing they did with Modern Warfare 3, where they just made a DLC into a whole game. Like, if it was a DLC, even if it was a purchasable DLC, that's the thing, right? I would buy. If they gave me all three of the maps, I would not be happy about it, but like, sure, if it expanded a DLC for Black Ops 6, I would be more willing to buy that as a DLC. Like, maybe even a $30 DLC, I would not mind that. $40? Sure, that's what the Season Pass cost back in the day, and it was fine. $70 for that? No, thank you. Especially right after it's just like an aesthetic upgrade. That's why I didn't buy it. And I really think Activision needs to get a boot in their ass from fucking Microsoft at this point. Maybe I'll play Black Ops 6 though. Ooh, what a funky weapon we got. And my game. I think my game just crashed. Yep. Man, it's not going great. I'm gonna change the stream idea. This one is not going splendidly. I will be right back.